Hey guys, this is Eric and Chris, and we're here to check out the new trailer to G.I. Joe, The Rise of Cobra.
We start in a very James Bond setting in Destro's underwater lair. There's Destro himself.
Yeah, we actually get a better shot here, I believe. Yep, right there with him and the Baroness.
His girlfriend, the Baroness.
So it kind of ties into the animated series, which had the two of them together in a relationship.
There's a real international flair to this movie. They're kind of all over the globe. Back on up.
Yeah, I'm going to go right back to here real quick for two purposes. One, I'm going to point out, which is I believe that these guys are the kind of precursors to Cobra's Viper Troopers.
Yeah, and you see in the background there's that Mars logo. That's Destro's company, and you'll also see it as we go ahead here on the on this warhead. And this warhead's carrying nanotechnology, and it's launched from this Arctic base, and it's going to hit Paris.
Yeah, that really, the good thing about the film is they are staying in tune with the sci-fi angle of the animated series. And so instead of a nuke, they launch a missile that just carries millions and millions of nanites, which can cause mass destruction.
Exactly. In the international trailer, they said the French are pretty upset.
And the president responds, "Why wouldn't they be?" This is our first look at the Joes. That was General Hawk, the man responsible for putting the team together.
And here's another look at the sort of underground lair that the Joes have. That's where their home base.
And now we're going to go kind of one by one, introducing you to everybody, starting with Channing Tatum, who plays Duke.
Yep, you've seen him recently in Fighting. I think he was in Step Up. This is Mr. Echo from Lost playing Heavy Duty.
Next up is a fan favorite, Scarlet, played by Rachel Nichols.
And then we've got Ripcord, who's Marlon Wayans.
And then, of course, the other big fan favorite is Snake Eyes, played by Ray Park.
With a sword and a gun. No better combo.
So, again, staying with the sci-fi angle, they're introducing this concept of an accelerator suit, which basically enhances your natural abilities, your speed, your agility, your strength.
Yeah, in this sequence here, it actually looks a lot like...
Let's go back to that.
Right here. It looks a lot like the Microsoft game Crackdown. The character design is really similar, so I'm wondering if they're also taking cues from video games.
Right here is kind of the money shot of the Joes all together. We'll just do a real quick rundown left to right. Heavy Duty, Breaker, Duke, General Hawk, Ripcord, Scarlet, Snake Eyes. Oh, let me go back to that too, because you had something to say about this, right, Chris?
Yeah. So you notice that we have a little relationship here, a little cross pollination. Baroness and Duke getting it on.
Yeah, we're thinking that there might be a relationship between the two of them in the past.
And right there, that guy leaping out the window, that was Storm Shadow in the white. And here you see a more extended sequence of Storm Shadow versus Snake Eyes. And they were brothers in the same sort of ninja school. Well, not brothers, they were in the same ninja school. You see here, Ray Park, who plays Snake Eyes, you can actually see that the suit has there's visible lips there.
Yeah, it's either molded or it's so tight that you're seeing his lips, and fans are pretty aggro about that.
Exactly. There's Ripcord there, and you see widespread use of this nanotechnology, and these suits come into play. It seems like all the action sequences involve either like head-to-head battles or something involving these accelerator suits.
Yeah, we get another great shot of it here, basically them running through the city streets dodging missiles. It's pretty crazy.
Indeed. And we think this is Ripcord and Duke.
Well, we'll know on 8709. Now you know, and knowing is half the battle.
Go Joe.